Week 1, Dialectic Level. Classical homeschoolers view these dialectic years as a critical time for making connections. During these years, from 6th to 9th grade for most children, young brains are sifting and sorting out everything they've learned to date. We want to make the most of this time by helping our kids see the relationships between the things they know. Most kids in Christian homeschools have had some exposure to the Old Testament Bible stories. They may know the story of Joseph in jail from Genesis 40. We'll study that in Week 5. Joseph was locked up with Pharaoh's butler and baker, who each had a dream that Joseph interpreted. We take jobs like butlers and bakers for granted, but the division of labor and increasing specialization in ancient Egypt is a big part of what makes a civilization a civilization. So quiz your kids on all the different jobs that Egyptians had. There's a reason Egyptians had so many specialties. They had enough peace and prosperity to make trade and commerce profitable. When people barely make enough to live on, they don't get much opportunity to specialize. Everybody's just trying to survive. When people can specialize, though, they tend to develop new tools and skills that make it easier to grow more food and keep their enemies at bay. This leads to more people, more trade, and more specialization. Throughout our study of history, we'll see civilization after civilization rise or fall, and we'll keep pointing out 3 things you need to have a civilization: a stable food supply, a strong central government, and safety from outside enemies. Where these 3 things are present, civilizations tend to rise. When they aren't there, civilizations fall. Another thing to discuss with your dialectic children is their literature readings. Tapestry weaves your children's reading assignments into what they're learning in history, so we've assigned a book called The Golden Goblet for the first 2 weeks of the dialectic level. This is a story about Ranopher, an orphan. He wants to become a master goldsmith like his father was, but Gibu, his evil half-brother, gets in the way. Gibu turns out to be a thief, and even worse, a tomb raider. Ask your child to tell you the story of the book. Get your child to go into detail. We want our kids to read for understanding, and there are few better ways to grow in this skill than to narrate a plot to an interested adult. A child who does the hard work of learning how to tell a story well will grow up into an adult who can keep an audience interested. If you'll do the hard work of listening to his unskilled efforts today, you'll see the benefits for years to come.